So, what led me to being passionate about photography? My early exposure was mostly sculpture, statues that I saw in museums in Europe. So, I spent a lot of time in the Louvre, exploring, a lot of marble statues that really just showcase the human anatomy, draped, very dramatically, with different coverings, and I just thought that was so beautiful. I would explore painting, sculpting, drawing. And it seemed like every few years I would shift into a new medium as far as what I was using to be creative. One thing that seemed to stay the same, though, very consistently throughout my life was the subject that I would seek out. I picked up a camera for the first time when I was maybe 16, 17 years old, and I started studying the art of photography. I went to the library, I got a bunch of books, I made some friends that were professional photographers and asked if I could job shadow them and follow them around and learn from their process and how they worked on the job. I started taking clients privately when I was about 18, and my first clients were all female, and they all were seeking portrait sessions. And so it wasn't long before I transitioned into boudoir as an interest point for me with my camera. I felt that the immediate response you get with a camera, you see something beautiful and then click, you can take that picture. To me, there was something very rewarding about that. I could capture these very intimate, quick moments in a way that I wasn't able to do when I was sculpting or painting. That felt like, it added this extra layer of personal or individualism to the experience, and I was able to really capture what was unique about each of my clients rather than just here's another female form. And so the storytelling, kind of became natural. When you're getting to know your clients and getting to speak to your subject rather than just looking, at a picture or a painting or a sculpture as your inspiration, it just becomes a lot more intimate, and that process becomes, I think, more meaningful to both the client and to me as the artist. I feel like I grow through these experiences with my clients. I get to see them building up a lot of confidence through the process. Doing a boudoir is not your typical experience. It's not something you do every day. It's something that you do maybe a few times in your life. And a lot of times my clients will arrive very nervous. They're not sure what to expect. This is something very brave that they're taking on. And there's a lot of energy that comes with that. And I am really excited to be a part of that process and help guide them through those nerves and all that excitement at the beginning, all the way through to the end, where they walk out the door, at this new level of understanding about who they are, what their body is, and where they're at in life right now. That's what I love about boudoir. We are capturing you as a piece of art, as you are. Our society does a lot to break women down. I think that we get a lot of messages between social media, advertising, TV, movies that tell us how women should be, what they should look like. And I have the pleasure of coming alongside these women and saying the way you are right now is perfect, and we are going to make that into a piece of art that you can celebrate for the rest of your life. That, to me, is what really keeps me in this job, what keeps me in this industry, and what really keeps me passionate about my work, is that empowerment aspect. Walk out with all of that energy and excitement, seeing them holding, a newfound power that I was able to help guide them to. That's really what makes me excited to come to work every day.